Yay, it's finally working. All right. Hello. I just wanted to say I love you. I wanted to come in here. Well, this is my first live, so on Facebook. So I just wanted to come in here and chat a bit about my experience with the carnivore-ish diet. I've been doing it since maybe the week before October. I was trying to transition myself for about 2 weeks before going full carnivore. And if you don't know my previous couple of videos and stuff, I am dealing with what's called topical steroid withdrawal. I'm around probably 16 months in, something like that. And it's been a journey with my skin and sensitivities and pain, and I've had a lot of chronic health stuff, and I can go into that later. But what I noticed over the last 24 days of doing it more strictly, and I've had an avocado here or there, and I've had some fruit here and there, like dried fruit that we dried ourselves. I did have some chocolate. I did have some other things, but barely anything. Not very much deviance for the carnivore diet. And what I noticed is that it's very helpful. And if I eat anything that is outside of it, I have a little bit of itchiness. But my skin is clear. It's not rashy. It's barely red. I have some patches on my neck still a little bit itchy, but not too bad. If you're going through topical steroid withdrawal, also known as TSW, or you have eczema, I would highly recommend this diet. Well, let me back up. I guess I shouldn't recommend it. I should just say you might want to explore it as an elimination diet, basically, like the ultimate elimination diet. I wouldn't say for just doing it for 24 days that it's sustainable yet. And I've also been taking a lot of vitamin C. I did get a cold in the middle of it. So that was important to me to up my vitamin C. And I'm drinking some things like kombucha and stuff. So I'm not 100% strict. But what I've seen as far as the turnaround on my skin has been pretty amazing. And I went through what I know to be a flare, but it didn't really present the same way that my flares have been presenting. And if you're going through TSW, you know what a flare feels like. It's awful. Well, my skin stayed soft. It got a little bit red and rashy around this area, but it wasn't itchy. I'm barely itchy, maybe a little bit in the morning time, and a little bit of redness, in certain areas, and a little bit on my patches, which look more like regular eczema to me than what I've been dealing with as far as the head to toe stuff. You can see my previous videos to see where I was at. So there hasn't been a flare this month, and that's different because I usually flare cyclically with my hormones and with whatever stress patterns have been going on. I did get sick. I moved. I've opened up a second clinic. I've done a lot of stuff that I just did my taxes. So I should be stressed out. I should be feeling the tendency to flare, but nothing. Another thing that I noticed was that I'm not hungry anymore. That happened within the first couple days, actually, the first maybe 3 days. My appetite and that happened when I was on high fat, low carb or more keto style dieting. But this is so easy. And I have a really hard time because I've got food deprivation issues from my whole life of not being able to eat what I need to or want to because I have sensitivities. So I'm really happy that I've been finding this way of eating. What I am eating. I just ordered a bunch of stuff. So from US Wellness Meats, if you don't know them, they're a fantastic company and they have a lot of really great meat products. I ordered beef tallow. I ordered a couple different things that have like head cheese and stuff that have organ meat in it. And just minimal spices, nothing that's on the nightshade family, because I definitely have to avoid all that. I'm also eating like a steak a day, like a ribeye a day. I'm sometimes eating 1 to 2 meals, not usually 3. Ground beef with lamb, ground lamb mixed together, that's really good. Inside beef tallow, really good. I got some summer sausage, some salami, and that's really delicious. What else am I eating? Oh, chicken hearts, sardines, eggs and sausage this morning. It's like a salami, grass-fed, grass-raised, pasture-raised, and grass-finished meat. And it's all, usually I avoid pork, and it's mostly beef that I'm eating, or lamb, or sardines, or shrimp. I've had a couple of times I've had shrimp. I had some salmon and eggs. And then I'm drinking coffee still, which I probably will start taking out. And I drink my coffee with a little bit of stevia and coconut cream. Sometimes I'll get a hemp latte, which I really like, but I've seen that they're really, like, the hemp seeds are full of oxalates, which is another thing that I'm exploring right now and looking to avoid to clear up some of these issues. I'm drinking freshly squeezed lemon lime juice. Actually, I just throw lemon limes in the blender with some water and some ginger and blend those all together, and then I strain that out and I drink that with a little bit of stevia in it too. I'm gonna check on stevia if that's got oxalates in it or something that I shouldn't have. Anyway, that's heavenly, and it's been really helpful for this cold and getting rid of the chest congestion. Still a little bit in there, but it's getting a lot better. What else? It's been an interesting ride. I mean, it's just been really fascinating to go from feeling sugar starved all the time, just wanting to eat chocolate and sweets and knowing that they're not good for me because my skin's been flaring, but having these impulses to go just like indulge. And then I'm a health-minded person. I've been following a healthy diet. I was doing a vegetarian, vegan-ish diet. I wouldn't say vegan because I know that there's a moral thing around that, but more vegetarian, high-fat vegetarian. And I did see my skin clear. I saw it clear very well for a couple, maybe 3-4 weeks, and then I flared again, and it was pretty significant. And so I noticed that I was also not feeling well, and it wasn't really that sustainable for me, even though my skin cleared. And so I'm not exactly sure what the mechanism was happening there, but I think just limiting my diet was the trick. And now that I've limited it to just eating meat, basically, it seems to be the thing that's really helping with all of the symptomology, which is funny. I feel clearer. I feel really energetic. I have, like I said, been sick, but I've been productive through the whole thing. I actually had to kind of take a note from my body and be like, okay, calm down and just lay down for a little bit and relax, because you're sick for a reason, and let your body do what it needs to do. But I was functional through the whole thing, and every time I go to eat, I'm just hungry enough to eat, and I'm always hungry for it, whatever it is, steak, eggs, whatever it is. And then by the time I'm done eating it, I'm done, and I'm not hungry anymore. And I don't have cravings. My cravings are gone, totally gone. So, hi, I see somebody's in here. Hello. This is my first live video, so I just wanted to come in here and share my thoughts on the carnivore diet and what I'm doing with it. And so I want to cut out the drinks and start going down to probably just plain sparkling water. Probably won't cut out the lemons and limes just because I'm a little bit nervous of the whole scurvy issue. I did read on the oxalate thing, and that they said to limit your vitamin C, and I've been taking a lot of vitamin C, liposomal, but it said limit your vitamin C to like 500 milligrams a day and up your calcium citrate. Hi, baby Vlad. Good to hear from you too. So yeah, I'm interested to kind of play around with the oxalate idea, and I'm going to research a little bit more in my Facebook groups that are carnivore specific. And then, yeah, just been fantastic. Like, I'm just feeling really good. And I think the more that I continue on this path, the clearer I'll get, and the more, hopefully, the more understanding I'll get around the whole thing. And, you know, like I said, I'm treating this more like an elimination diet. I'm doing a lot of bone broth too. So I'm trying to heal my gut and just get all that kind of feeling good again so that my skin can heal, and, you know, everything just feels better when, you know, things are right inside. So, I'm an acupuncturist and a nutritionist. So this is kind of my thing that I've been looking for to heal myself. And it's sometimes hard to speak to other people when you're dealing with your own thing, even though it's very honest and real. And that's what's put me on my path. It's hard to know what to tell other people to do when you're dealing with your own stuff, because you're like always questioning yourself and what you're doing. And then when you get fantastic results like this, you just want to share with everybody. So I just wanted to share with you guys what's going on with me. And I'll keep you up to date, and I'll keep posting videos, and I'm going to get better at vlogging. Actually, if you don't know who this is, it's Vegetable Please. I'm going to shout out to him. He's actually the one that's really helping me vlog a little bit more of my story. He's actually a vegan that went carnivore and is seeing a lot of healing results as well. I think he's probably around 4 months in. So yeah, check him out. He's really awesome. I will, I'll keep you updated. And yeah, if you want, oh yeah, no problem. You can go look back. I'm not explaining everything right here because I do want to do a more detailed video, and I'll post it later when I can edit it and get all the information in here. But yeah, go ahead, rewatch. Research would be good too. I'm doing a lot of research through this for myself. So if you're interested in going on the carnivore diet, do a lot of research. And just experiment for yourself. That's what I tell all my patients to do. Just like see what resonates, experiment, and get really good sourced, high quality meats if you're interested in going on it, so that you make sure that you get your whole nutrition profile in there. So yeah, if you have any more questions, go ahead and post them, and I will chat back at you. All right, see you soon. Bye.